Hey guys, today I'm going to teach you how to make this Flamingo Fingerless glove. It looks like this. It's got a flamingo on it. The back is just stripes. You need to use fingering yarn. You're going to need 1 skein of blue, 200 yards fingering yarn of the main color. Then you'll need 100 yards of the offset color and about I would say 10 yards of a third color. We just use this for this area and for the little nubs. Here is what it looks like on. Now I used a 2.75 millimeter knitting needle, and this is made in the round. There's a full PDF file for download in the description. Hey guys, so we're going to start out with your 2.75 millimeter knitting needles, and we're going to do a crochet cast on. You can also do a long tail cast on. So we're going to make a loop, pull through, cast on a second stitch, and then we're going to start the crochet cast on. So what you're going to do is have your 2 stitches, insert your hook between those 2 stitches, but it's underneath the yarn. Yarn over on your hook, pull it up. You can use a crochet hook for this too. Yarn over and pull this over that one. And stick it on your needle. Now we're going to go under these 2 and repeat. Next 2. You're going to keep repeating this until you have 48 stitches. Alright, so now I have 48 stitches on my needles. I'm going to attach 1 extra stitch, so 49 stitches, and this is to help me join in the round. And now I'm going to join this in the round. So this is possibly the hardest part, at least for me. You want to arrange your stitches so that none of them are twisted. And then I'm going to switch this first stitch over to the last needle and then pull the last stitch over it and off the needle, and then slip that one back. So I should be back to the 48 stitches, and then I just pull on this end and this end in order to cinch it up. Now we are going to knit 2 purl 2 in the round until the work measures 2 inches. This always takes a bit of maneuvering for me to get everything situated correctly and to make sure that nothing's twisted before you go on. So what I'm going to do is knit 2 purl 2 all the way around. Until the work measures 2 inches from your cast on edge. And of course, I assume that you already know how to knit and purl because this is an advanced pattern. So after your knit 2 purl 2 for 2 inches, we're going to go on to 3 increase rounds. So for round 1, we're going to knit 5 and then make 1. So knit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then in the 6th stitch, you're going to knit 1 front, back. So you're making an extra stitch. And you're just going to keep doing that all the way around. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep doing that until you get back to the beginning. Now we're going to increase to 64 stitches. So we're going to do one more increase round. So we're going to make one and then knit 6. So the next thing you're going to do is put 32 stitches on your first needle, and then 16 on your second and 16 on your third. And this is going to be the Colorwork chart portion A, and these will be Colorwork chart B. Now there are 2 different charts, A charts, for each hand that you're doing. I'll be making the right hand because I've already made the left hand over here. You're just going to get your second color out. You're going to start with Colorwork chart A and just knit every round. I'm going to show the hard round, so once we get to the thumb gusset round, which is round 5, I'm going to show that row. So for round 1, the first 2 are pink, the next 4 are blue, then 1 pink, then 3 blue, then 1 pink and 4 blue, three pink, one blue, 1 pink, 1 blue, 1 pink. Now we're going to do 5 blue, and then a pink. If I do more than 4 behind, I put my finger behind here to make sure the yarn will have enough give. 1 blue, 1 pink, and you end with 2 blue for chart A, which is your first needle. And you always want to make sure that the yarn can stretch a little bit behind. Now for chart B, you're going to do that on the 16 needles, on the 16 stitches on this one and this one. So you're just going to alternate 2 pink and 2 blue. All the way around. So 2 pink, 2 blue. 2 pink, 2 blue. I'm going to do the next 3 rounds, round 2, round 3, and round 4. And then I'm going to show you round 5 because that's when you start the thumb gusset and it could be a little bit confusing to you. So I'll see you back at round 5. Alright guys, so now I'm on round 5 and this is the round that you're going to start your thumb gusset on. Left hand, you start your thumb gusset on this stitch. That's why it's marked yellow. For the right hand, which is the hand that I'm making, we're going to start our thumb gusset on this stitch. So you're going to knit across following the chart until you get to that yellow stitch. So right here, using your blue yarn or your main color yarn, on that very last stitch, you're going to make one front, back, front. So you're basically going to knit into that stitch 3 times. So you're making 3 stitches out of 1 stitch. And in order to mark off the thumb gusset stitches from the regular stitches, I'm going to place a marker and then these 2 stitches. Now these 2 stitches are going to be worked according to the thumb chart. This is worked according to chart A, and the back is still worked according to chart B. So right now you're going to be working across 3 different charts, and that's what can make this really confusing. So for round 5, I am just going to continue on around. The back is just going to be the same all the way around, blue and pink. Alright, so we're back at the beginning to start on round 6. I'm going to continue knitting per the chart until we get to the body of our flamingo, where we're going to be using 3 different colors. And I wanted to show you 1 round of that. So I will see you for round 10. Alright guys, so now we are about to start on round 10. I just finished round 9. And I put my thumb stitches on this needle because it got too hard putting them on the end of this since there's so many stitches on it. So for round 10 up until round 16, we're going to be using a 3rd color. Now I do not run this color around the back. Every row I'm going to add it again. So for round 10 we're going to just knit as normal, follow the pattern. And then add in that 3rd color. Now make sure when you run the blue back across, you leave a lot of stretch to make sure that you don't pull it taut. Now after every row of using the new color, I'm going to cut it. So I'm not going to try and pull this around all the stitches back to the beginning. So I'm just going to cut it every single time and add it back in for those rows that are using that 3rd color. Now just keep knitting per the chart until you get back around to round 11. So when you get back to round 11, we're just going to keep working on the chart and then add this color back in. So once again, I'm going to add in a pink 3rd color, a lighter pink. And just make sure you leave the blue slack, a lot of slack in it, so it doesn't pull the other stitches. So hopefully that will show you enough of how to add in the lighter pink color. I will see you back for round 20 when we will talk more about the thumb. Alright guys, that's the end of part 1. There is a part 2, so go ahead and click on that to see how you make the rest of the glove from the top and finish off the thumb.